Okay. Let's do a little bit of retro gaming for a little bit. Just thought I would sneak a little bit of gaming in tonight. I'm kind of a little deflated at the moment, but that's just a thing. Also, let me switch over. I need to reset the game apparently. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I need to reset because it seems to. I mean, I don't have an original hardware to test that. I'm kind of curious to see if the actual cartridge does that as well. Just letting it sit on the pause, going through the demo for too long, and just kind of goes to a black screen and freezes. This is weird. Not a thing you see every day with actual games. But yeah, I thought I would sit down. Let's run with some pinball while I had planned on doing a little bit of a Final Fantasy Legends 2 run. And I was gonna, while I'm playing a little pinball, I might run a couple polls and see if anybody has any strong feelings on party makeup. I kind of want to run like a two robot, two Esper group, but there's a few other parties I could mess around with. Can I rerun that poll? Oops, did I break it again? Hold on. I should go into the game actually. Let me just double check again. Did I? Okay, no. Apparently, oops. Alright, so apparently me clicking all this tab breaks my audio. Okay. I'll just leave that up for a little bit. Just in case anybody wants to chime in. If not, I will probably just do the 2 Robot 2 Esper party. I'm trying to think of what. Probably the Ultraman table, I guess, would be the easiest way to start. That ran bunch. It's actually an easy way to get a lot of points. Well, not an easy way, and it's not a ton of points. Not anything too ridiculous. Oh. Hey. Give me that, please. I'm trying to get to... very rude. Hey, monkey. Nah, that's fair. I guess I probably won't be super late tonight. Oh, jeez. This pinball game does not play around quite as much as the other one. Like I said, I might sneak in like an hour or two. We'll see. The headache is kind of going away a bit, so. That was rude. Hey, what's up, time? How's it going? Yeah, my score was pitiful and lame. Let's try that again. Because, maybe the Common Rider course is better. Oh, is that what you and Polk were doing? Oh, man. It's hard to tell which one is, like, kind of easier. Though I'll take any of it. Like I said, I'll take any of the other three over the Gundam. The Gundam pinball field just has that weird scroll, or the weird scrolling issue, and it's the only one that has it. So I'm always like wondering, like, is that just a bug? Did they not get that fixed? Yeah, that's also true. There is a lot less, it seems like a lot less going on there. Like, and the middle field seems like it might be the only, like, really good place to get a lot of different stuff going on, but it's, like, the worst field to be on, because it doesn't fix like these ones do. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it's not. It is definitely not. Definitely not my favorite. But I noticed while I was kind of fooling around in the pinball list stuff, I was just like, oh, hey, there's high score. There's, you know, all these other pinball games have retro achievements and high score tables for them. I was like, oh, hey, I'll check those out. You know, I'm down with getting some, like, high scores in pinball games. Of course, I'm still waiting on them to, like, get back to me on the other one, so, like, okay. But I know that, like, scores in this are a lot lower than they are in Super Robot Pinball. Oh no, fine. Butts. That's fair. Me. do think my music is a little low on my end, at least. Oh, let me see. Let's try bump it up a little bit. Hmm? No. No, I think I... One second. Oh, cool. That's just the thing that'll happen. Bump it up to there. Well, this should be good, I think. Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm kind of in low energy mode a little bit. I made the mistake of not laying down when they drew blood at the doctor's office, and so I kind of passed out a bit, and so I've been a little headachy last couple of hours. This big fan down there. I think that's supposed to be like the Kamen Rider's like belt activation thing, or some representation of it. It's supposed to be what charges up Kamen Rider, I believe. Won't swear to that because I don't know all the like different generations of Kamen Rider and all that. Oh, that was not great. I need that first switch to be hit. Else that thing doesn't do anything. No. Well, come on. I go up past you guys. Well, sounds like we got storms tonight. Again. There we go. Oh, cool. Here, there's something. All right. Yeah, there's like so many different Kamen Rider like activating, you know, cutscenes, actions, etc. It had snow this morning. Wow. Although, I mean, it definitely had got colder the last couple days in general. Like we went from, you know, being in 80s to like dropping down into the 40s overnight. So, yeah, it's... Oh, cool. So I wanted to use the ball. Entirely unpredictable weather. Gotta love it. Yeah. Let me try the Fighter Roar, I believe is what it is. And then I will briefly touch on the Gundam stage. Weather doesn't want to cooperate. Somebody's done screwed everything up. Whoa. Shark. Slightly annoyed that I'm getting 1,000 points. Sea trainee. Dang it. Very, very rude. Trying to blow up my pedal. Flipper. Oh, that was... Nope. Crap. There you go. Basically, the goal most of the time is just to get to the third floor, or the third table up top, and then do some kind of funky thing and unlock the boss fight above that. Oh, hey, we get up to the thing. Nice. No. There's gotta be a nudge, right? There is a nudge. Okay, it's on the trigger, or on the bumpers rather. Physics are also very different compared to Super Robot Pinball and like Pokemon Pinball 2. Very floaty ball physics. So they tend to give you a little bit more time to think about things. This, the ball is a lot heavier. Hey. Ah. No. Oh. Ball of steel. Yeah, it is very... I would say it feels like a little closer to what an actual pinball feels like, but it's still very... It's still very... Not quite accurate. It seems like it's like just always heavy, whereas like a regular pinball, you know, will tend to gain momentum a bit more. It seems like it has like a more, you know, a more normalized sense of momentum, and this kind of feels more like it's like immediately very heavy and always kind of stays heavy. It's maybe a little hard to describe. It's more of a sensation that you feel playing the game compared to other, you know, video game pinball machines. Might have to... Oh. Nope. Quit inking up my field. I want to see what I'm doing. Just want to get to a boss field, please. Not really, no. Typically, the only like time limit is just whether or not you keep the ball, on that field. Because once you fall down to another level, a lot of times stuff will reset, and I'll hit the keyboard on accident because the keyboard about to fall on my lap. But boo. I broke it. Huh. Well, that's cool. It makes me wonder if that's not a core issue or if it's the actual hardware is like that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just kind of broke after the game over. Usually it just goes back to the map selection again, or field selection rather, but I'll briefly touch on the Gundam field because it's kind of a mess. Like that, this is the worst part of it. For whatever reason, this field and this field only still scrolls downwards with the ball. And it's kind of disorienting, or it just feels like it's broken, like it's not supposed to be doing that. Considering it's the only space where that happens. And it makes it a lot harder to line up those shots because you don't know whether that thing's in the way or not. You're just like, oh, I'm shooting up there. Oh, I hit the green thing again. Great. I'm a space beginner. At least I'm getting some training in space, you know? Hey. Oh. There you go. It exploded on. I had to blow up that one. Oh, that one. There you go. Now we fight the boss. And they try to blow up your stuff. Or they blow up your blockers first. And then they blow up your blockers, and then I think they try to blow up your flippers. Alright, Monkey. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night. Sure, just shoot at the one I can't do anything about. That's fine. Oops. I needed that plane. Ah, well. I believe the plane takes you up to the second field as well. Oh, there we go. There we go. No, I need to... I'd like to be on the right side so I can flip up that left ramp or the left lane there, but I'm gonna make those decisions on where the ball goes. Nope, not cool. No. Ah. Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to get points in this one than... Okay. I'll give the Common Rider field a little more smack, and then I'll probably switch over to Final Fantasy Legend for the remainder of the evening. Get set up, get started on that. Play around with it for a little bit before I head to bed. I'll see about maybe some more various pinball high scoring in the morning or so. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Hopefully, hold on. What do you need to do? This. Oh, that's still up. That's why. This down a little bit. That's better. See if I can get to the boss this time. Oh, no. Or not. Well, I'll get back up there and... Oh, maybe. Get out of there. Come on, my dude. Nope, I guess that's fine. So I need to get that gold scorpion thing off the symbol on the right there. And then once you get that off there, you can... one of the Common Rider guys will pop out. He brings the minecart... He brings the minecart down from up there. And the minecart will take you up to the next stage. No. Not where you want to be. Especially since these guys, like some of these big things never go away. They're always just in the way. So it becomes very difficult to go past them. Hey, got all those finally. Up to the top field, nice. Oh, bonus, nice, even better. I need to hit that thing from above, though. Slightly a pain. Oh, oh, I guess you can sneak in from there. Okay, never mind. So I need to hit that thing on the right. There. There you go. It clears that out. You get the carts up there. Get a ball up in the cart. Thanks. Thanks, jerk. Ah. Boo. Hmm. Damn. So easy to lose balls in this. Hmm. Oh. Well, I'm glad I got that extra ball. Because that lasted a while. Yeah, like I said, and this kind of reminds me of some of the older pinball machines where the bottom floor is just the worst floor to be on because it's just designed almost to try to get you to lose your ball. Just the roughest spot on the field. This, on the other hand, is just a boss guy that you smack those little faces off the top of the little... Right there. In fact. So you gotta smack all those off to move on. Oh, destroying the side lanes. So now I could potentially lose the ball. Got a bonus of some sort. Oh, I got a bonus ball for that. Huh. Oh, that's probably for the 500,000 point. No, I really need the ball on this side so I can hit those right, because it only has the one on the right shoulder. Ah. Are you trying? Oh, you're breaking my... You jerk. Breaking my flippers. No. Get back up there. Nope. Not quite where I want to be. No. I hit the one lever that I didn't want to hit. Now that's broken. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, ooh, even worse. Yeah, I guess I did have the extra ball, so that's fine. Jeez. Trying to web up my ball. Or web up my flippers, rather. The ball just happens to be a consequence of that happening. Eh? No? There we go. Back up to the boss. I think it still has the progress? Yeah. No. Not. I have to hit the one side. Hmm. No. Not doing so good so far. No? Come on. There we go. Almost lost the ball. No? Don't do that stuff. I... There we go. Got like 2 more to hit, looks like. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Dang it. Just one more. I know the Ultraman like city boss is a lot easier. Come on, I need... Damn it. Ugh. Game over. Well, fine. Bimbo. Still has like 1,000,000 points. Anyway, I will probably, like I said, I'll probably just start a little bit of Legacy 2 or Legend 2. Sorry, not Legacy. Go for about like an hour and a half or so. Maybe we'll see. Close it out. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Of course, it's got the weird. Hold on. Let me resize that because for whatever reason, constantly changing off my big video mode. 7? 7. That's where I want it. Okay. And then we need... I didn't... Wait. Actually, I probably should keep that at that. I'm not pushing... One second. I'm also doing really good at pushing the wrong button. I'm breaking it every time I change something. Okay. But that's still cut off, isn't it? Ugh. Well, yes, it is. Okay. So I was going to do 2 robots, 2 espers for my party. Continue? No, there's not a save. So I want to do the espers first. Let's do male and female. Esper. I have to leave. Hey, Volt, wake up. I'm sleepy. Oh. Sorry, Ice Pack. Listen, do not lose this thing. Save Prism. So, as a kid, I had Legends 1 and 2 and Adventure. Never had 3, I don't think. But unfortunately, they were part. I might have told this story before, but my neighbor lived over here when I was younger. He had a younger son that was, you know, like 7 or 8 or so at the time. I think we were a lot older than he was, but like we tried to be like cool with this kid because he was like the only kid in that age, and there was a few of us like more teenager adjacent kids. I don't remember. I think we were like 14s or so. Yeah, somewhere or another. Anyway, he used to like his dad would like ask us like, "Oh, hey, uh, can you borrow some of your games or whatnot?" And I'd be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine." And because he was like, he'd let us swim in their pool. I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll let you borrow some of this stuff." And one day, he borrowed like I had this whole big like goofy plastic Game Boy thing. It was basically a big, huge Game Boy, like probably like this big. And it was a carrying case for like the Game Boy, and you could slot your games into it. And I had, you know, 20 some odd games in it. Anyway, I let him borrow it for the weekend. And I go over to there, pick it up, back up one of these days, and I see his kid digging around in the dirt in front of their house. And I'm just like, okay. The kid was what I would call kind of he was somewhat of a problem child, I would say. Like he was very like over energetic, or like just didn't particularly, I don't know, didn't listen to them. I don't know what the deal was. But so I see him digging around in the ground, and I'm like, okay. And I just go walk up there. I'm like, oh hey, is my Game Boy inside? And he like stops. He stops digging around in the soil and just like, and I'm like, and I notice in the dirt, like in the like just the front spot underneath the windowsill, I noticed that there's like a small there's a small square shape in the dirt, and I'm like, what are you doing over here? And so I go, and sure enough, I like dig up some of this dirt that he's messing around with, and my Game Boy games have been buried in the soil in the front yard. I'm just like, what in the hell are you doing? And I don't remember if I even got all of them back. I don't know if they ever all got unearthed from over there. All I remember was just like being very angry, and his father being very angry, and like sitting around trying to dig up Game Boy games. I don't think he might have not have gotten to like bury all of them, but I just remember like sitting over there for like an hour, just like digging around in this dirt, just being like, are all my games here? I don't remember if I had them all in this case or not. It was very much a headache. But I know Game Boy was one of those systems where, like, slowly over time, a bunch of my games kind of got lost. It wasn't a situation. It may have been one of the ones that my brother and or sister may have been playing around with, and over time some of those games got lost or thrown away, or that's something. Or Magi. Called the Prism. I just remember these games because they were games that we would play in the car on the ride down to the lake for the summer. And I definitely remember playing both of the Final Fantasy Legend games just in the car on the way down. Just like hey, I'm gonna power through this game. Because it was like a 3-hour drive or so. What should I do? Good to have friends. No, reliable partners. Sorry. Take 3 with you. Okay, so I'm gonna mutant. Or sorry, they're technically espers, but the U.S. English translation translated them to mutants, which is kind of weird. But they are espers. They're just magic user folks that get magic abilities. You only get 4 letters to use, though, so... The easy robot names, though. So... The humans are basically your standard character class. They can kind of level up as you go. They will get stats. Nothing super fancy about them. They're kind of just like the default. I don't think you can... I think they're basically just blank slates that you can equip with whatever. the espers, or the mutants, are similar, but they get random abilities throughout while you're out fighting. So there's just like there's just a percentage chance after every combat that you might get a spell or ability or a weakness or a strength. You received a cure potion. So they're sort of just like better humans, although because so many of their slots get kind of tied up by random spells, they don't have as much space for equipment. You're responsible for your friends. So I think they just by default. Oh, also as a warning, just in case the power goes out randomly. It is storming out, so I could lose power at any moment. I don't know that I will. I haven't yet so far this season, but you never know. But yeah, the mutants or espers get their inventory spaces filled up randomly with spells and abilities and whatnot, so they don't get nearly as much like space for gear. Therefore, they are usually like weaker defensively or offensively. They make up with it with powerful magic use and the like. Then, where's the exit? Then you have robots, and robots. Out here. Robots don't level up normally. They get stats and things off of gear that you equip them with. And there's like a separate table for just, here's the stat that a robot gets with their gear. And so with robots, you just load them up with a bunch of stuff to make them better. Like that's just like that the one way you get robots powerful. When you equip robots with stuff, though, they end up with like half the durability by default. Do I have all my gear and everything too? Okay, I guess I do. Bow, flame. They've got guns. The robots have guns and are strong against paralysis poison because they're robots. But so robots basically just make up your, depending on just whatever you load them up with is how they will be. And then monsters. So monsters are basically like enemies that you fight in the game. They have their own specific stats, and they have all their spells. But the thing is that when you defeat monsters, there's a chance that monsters will drop meat. And if your monsters on your team eat meat, they'll become some other kind of monster. And the reason I laughingly put all 4 monster group in there, because I guess, I mean, you could do that, but like I should adjust the cool, already knocked out one of my people. Monsters, there's like a big mathematical equation, more or less, that says like, hey, if you're this and you eat this, then this happens, and it's kind of a mess. And so a lot of times monsters are kind of weak unless you very specifically look at the menu and go, I want this specific monster because it's got these cool abilities. And so you Literally just ignore all meat except for the one that you're after. Oh crap. Should have. Already acquired poison. Just means she's now strong against poison, I believe. Yeah. I probably need to move the robots around. I also need to... ability? Ooh. Okay, let me... I think it's on the select menu. Yeah. I'll put the robots in front. My plan is to have one of the robots be strength build, one of them be dex build. So, like, Beep will just wear all the armor, carry the shields. Beep will be the tank, essentially. Until we get actual tanks, which is a thing you can equip in... But, and then Volt and Carrie here will be our spellcasters. Our damage dealers from the back. Let's grab some items. Received a bronze shield. Nice. Cure. E. The strategy for robots is just to kind of load them up with whatever items you can afford to put on them, because that's how you get their hit points and their stats up. With mutants, it just kind of boils down to getting whatever your best spells are. I'll just eat it. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything to non-monsters, you know? Gangs. Let's fight some gangs. But yeah, so robots, when you equip them with something, it loses half of its charges by default. So that shield that I equipped originally had 50 charges, but as soon as you equip it to a robot, it loses half those charges. That's the kind of the downside, but the upside is that anytime you rest it in, you get those charges back. So you can kind of keep things constantly refreshed. The one thing that breaks that rule, I believe, is the martial arts attacks. There's like a martial arts category of weapons you can equip people with. And if you equip robots with those, they do not lose half their... They don't lose half their charges because those weapons do more damage as you burn through the charges on them. So that would make them even better on robots. Get dissolved, gangs. Receive punch. So, I go to equip Boop with the punch. See that the agility went up by 2. So now, and also gained 9 hit points. So both my robots are at 69 health, which is very nice. Let's save real quick. Another nice thing is you can just save wherever. Very handy. Of course, I think that's just sort of a thing they realized that you're gonna have to kind of do on a handheld back then. You definitely don't want to tell kids that, like, oh, by the way, you better get your ass to a save spot, because you don't. You're going to Your batteries might go out in the middle of something and, sorry, lose all that progress. So, bolt, we're going to equip with another bow, because it's some more agility equipped there. And then Beep will get the hammer, because I believe that's more strength. Yep. Now, the downside, just like, the most efficient way to build characters, especially robots, is just to load them up with dexterity, or agility, sorry. Because agility weapons only rely on the one stat, because it's basically like, hey, it takes agility for the damage and the hit chance, whereas like strength weapons or something like the magic weapons and such will like use another stat and agility to determine whether or not you hit, and it's a little bit stat inefficient to do it that way. With a robot though, it's fine. Let's fire these jaguars. This Jaguar one, singular Jaguar. We've got Mr. S for now, but we won't have him for long. Baby D. Baby Worm, sorry. Baby D is later. But that's bright. Nothing there. Right on. You've one-shotted everything in this dungeon. Beep. Beep, I must stay and guard our town. Good luck. Hey, we did it. Now we're out. Oh? Dad? Shrine of Isis is to the west. Okay. What's this guy? Oh. Who are you? Dad, is that you? Do I happen to know where it is? Well, thanks for asking. I'm not sure why you'd think random kids might know about that stuff, but sure. So the guy there at the counter typically will ask you if you want refreshments. A lot of times this will kind of give you a hint as to where you need to go in the town or next in the world that you're in. Alright, I talk to you. So that's usually the first place you'll go, is just come in here, into the cafe, and see what's going on. Monsters are attacking people outside. You are correct. They are doing just that. Unfortunately. Hammer punch. So like a rapier is a dexterity weapon, I believe. I did whip out the chart for this, so I can keep an eye on that stuff. Oops. I believe the rapier is... yeah, agility. Agility 4. Whip. Psi is... I think it's based off of mana, right? I recall correctly, yes, it is based off of mana, which robots don't get, so you don't want to equip that to a robot of any sort. Kicks are just better punches. So if I could afford punches, or rather if I could afford kicks, those would be better. But we can't afford that stuff right now. And I believe whip is a strength weapon. No, sorry, whip is an agility weapon. And it has a chance of inflicting winded the whip on an enemy, which I believe is just like a stun effect on them. But we don't have any money to really buy into any of that stuff, so. Could load up on some punches. Punches do... would get our robots' skills up a little bit. And a couple more hammers too while we're at it. So, hammers. Let's get that strength up even higher. And then equip old Boop with the punches for agility up. Let's see. I don't know. So we've got bronze armor. Yeah. She's also got ice now, which is nice. No, this is just weapons. Is there an armor shop somewhere in here? I might grab some... Yeah, the items, okay. So... we probably want... bronze... helms for both of them. They won't, like I said, they won't have super high defense or anything. Their defense is 5 currently, whereas the robots have 6 and 8, and one of them only has, one of them has 8 from the shield alone, so. Oop. Spider. Let's bow. Hammer. Bow. Missed. Oh. Does some decent damage with the strength weapon for now. Oh wait. You've also got ice down. Ice hiding down here. Defeated one. Some weapons will affect the entire field of enemies. Others can affect just a singular group of enemies. So, like you could blast, like if there were a bunch of skeletons, some attacks will blast the whole group of skeletons rather than just one. It just all depends on what you've got equipment-wise. Why not shoot him? Seems like a viable strategy. So flame affects the entire enemy group, or everything on the screen, so good to remember that. Volts max HP gained by 12. Shooting beams. Huh? Was it to the left? I guess it must have been. Oh wait, hold on. There's 3 gangs there. I will equip the shield. Give him something to try to punch on. Oh. Gang fell. Oops, I should not have wasted the fire again. Hey. The encounter rate can get kind of messy in this game. To entire enemy, yes, why not? Dang. Beat the defended against us with bronze shields. Defeated 3. Oh, man. Hey, you received a punch. Already acquired cure, which is really nice to have. Oh, there's the... Who the heck is Ashura? Here's a worm man. Stray worm just hanging out, you know, as one does. Great dwarf fortressy. We got some skeletons, some fairies. Who? Do you know? Where did he go? I mean, it's been years. Like, how long ago did this happen? Okay. The cool thing about this game is it does keep kind of a memo system. So you know you can actually find like a kind of a listing of where stuff is for East 3 South. So if you didn't write down that, memorize it, you can come in here and look it up like, oh hey, 4 East 3 South, thanks for letting me know that that's what that is. Just gonna blast some cats. Party's max HP gain by 8. Okay, so was it 4 East, 3 South? 4 East, 3 South, yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay. Now we're in a dungeon. Let us blast spiders and skeletons. We'll have you do the thing. Skeleton's weak against flame. Right on. Skeleton's meat. Something seems off about that. You eat it. Nothing happened. The tasty skeleton's meat. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to turn the default text speed up a little bit. Spider's meat? Oh, goody. Nah. I thought that, Is it back on the... I think that might be on the title screen, maybe. Where you change message speed. Or maybe you don't in this one. I don't exactly remember. Oh, treasure chest. I received a whip. Interesting. Gonna equip this whip. Equip this punch. Nice. We are Dex having fools, this robot. No. Let's see, what happens if I whip the skeleton? Huh? Hey, won the whip. Nice. Skeleton did nothing because he's stunned. Somehow. Hmm. 35 damages to a spider. Skeleton is weak against flame. Takes even more damage. Beep is defending with the bronze shield. Let us blast. Let us start blasting. I'll have you do the blizzard spell. Hey, nice. Spider's meat? Oh boy. Devour. Oh. So, I believe already does have cure now. I'll toss it on you. We do want to kind of move some of these things around. Whip. Kind of want to move. No, hold on. Okay, I just move it like that. Gotcha. We definitely want all this stuff up here. So we still have a slot open for some other random ability. Spell of some sort, etc. And generally what you want to do is keep whatever the worst one is down on the bottom, because it's usually the one that gets replaced first. Volt here has gotten no extra abilities so far. Wildly enough. Eight lizards in a pile. Yeesh. Shield, please. Hey, nice. Stunned a lizard. $34 damages to lizard group. Wizard is weak against blizzard. Defeated 8. There you go. Nice. Let me double check to make sure that's the... Is there another passage over here? No, there's not. Okay, just making sure. 7 more lizards, okay. And 2 more ice. $65 damages. Defeated them all. Right out the bat. Toad and fungus. Delicious. To both those. We'll bash with the hammer. A little bit of fire. No damage. Dang. Protected by shielding. Yeah, why not? Let's do a little bit more blizzarding. A little bit more flaming. Toad fell. Oh no. Oh, okay. That's one way to do it. I'll probably not be going too much later. I do feel very tired and ready for bed. I probably should not try and push it too far tonight. Don't want to like recur the wrath of the headache that I had earlier. Sorry. Apologies. Fly is weak against blizzard. Oh, nice. Right on. Fly is meat. Oh boy. Oh. No, I think. Yeah. Okay. Empty. Dang. I guess it's tracking every chest in the game, I guess. God, actually, you don't have to like speed through, or you don't need to set like a high text issue for the combat log. You can just literally hold down A and just blaze right through it. Dang. Yeah, I'm fading quick. Sadly. No, that's not what I... No, come on. There you go. Dang. Bunch of misses there. Dang. Hey. Lizard fell. Right on. Let's receive some money. Like I said, the encounter rate in this game can be kind of crazy. Let's go back. Okay, let's try that. Ooh. Let me adjust a little bit. Hey, lizard's meat. Taste that lizard's meat. Chest. Empty. And empty. Yep. Fair enough. Alright, well. Dang. Okay. Nice. Received cure item. Okay. Alright. Oh, why did I do that? So much easier to just do that. Lizard fell. Loading up on money so I can buy good equipment when we get back to a city. The robots are definitely sort of your, maybe not the most pricey, but definitely a pricey member to have in your party, just from the amount of equipment you really want to put on them to get them to be powerful. Excuse me. It fell. It's weak against Blizzard. Blizzard, lizard, wizard. There's somebody in that wall over there. I see you. Somebody's here. Take the Magi and run. Oh no. These empty chests. Blizzard? Blizzard is weak against Blizzard. Saved 432 bucks and a lizard's meat. Uh-huh. Okay, so dang. That's a lot of guys. A lot of dudes. Nice. Ooh. Dang. It's an easy way to clear through a bunch of guys. They only dropped 72 GP. What a ripoff. So we do have those. We did get that Magi. Means you can equip. So beep. I'll give beep power. Oops. I'll give boop speed. I'll give Kari mana because Volt doesn't have any. Doesn't have any other extra spells, so like why? Why would I waste my time? Oh. Oops. Toad, blast the fungus. Fungus fell. Blasting frogs with guns. Robots shooting frogs with Colt 45s. Fungus meat. Delicious. Oh, I didn't see what he said, actually. Oh, so many enemies. Goblin's meat. What was this guy gonna say? Dead. Oh, never mind. Not important. Oops. So we kind of just want to go back to town. I'll hit up the inn. I'll recharge, and I'll probably head to bed because I'm definitely running low on battery already. But hopefully, with a good night's sleep, I will be around a lot more tomorrow. I'll probably bounce around between some retro, some Dark Souls, some Dwarf Fortress. A bunch of that kind of stuff. Let's head on back. Actually, I probably should be able to stop by. Hit. Oops. It's fine. Hit up Key for some healing before we get to the inn, and then the inn should be pretty easy to just get our weapons and stuff recharged. Each of the robots. Excuse me. Damn. Nothing happened. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Ooh. Hmm. Wish I had another spell. Hey, nice. Already lost poison and acquired cure. Well, she already had one of those, but I guess. The Colt is out of ammo. Okay. Let's hit up key for healing. Oh. Nice. Key joined. Ooh. I will take it. Let's go hit up the town real quick so I can get my stuff recharged. Hmm. Oh, thunder. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, spider's meat. I can't give it the key, sorry. Sadly. Go in here and hit the inn real quick. Okay. So now yeah, the Colts, all their weapons are back to full. Same thing with here. Now, their spells will be full, but their like actual weapons and such won't. Which is important. I'll give it a quick save. And I'll probably call it there for now. I'm just too tired to really get going too much later. So. But at least we got the little game started. I'll continue on from here another night. We'll do this kind of as a little side thing just for, you know, maybe some late night chill stuff when we're not feeling up to Dwarf Fortune or something. We'll see. We'll see what I do. See what's going on out there. I will. Let me do this first real quick. I will pop over to this and then we'll just raid on over to somebody real quick. Maybe let's see. Who else doing a thing? Um maybe raid on over to Highwang. Why not? We'll chill out over there for a little bit. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch y'all another night.